Alright, so time for another mobility stretching session. It's really sunny outside. It's gonna be a fun one. Hope you enjoyed. We're gonna start off with some standing good mornings, straight legs. So you're gonna put your feet as wide as your shoulders, and while keeping a straight leg and a straight back, you're gonna try to lower yourself down as slow as you can. So with every rep, you're gonna go as low as you can without bending your back. You're gonna keep your legs straight, your knees straight. You're gonna lower yourself, stretching the back, lower back, your glutes, your hamstrings. It's a very good one. They call it good mornings for a reason. You should try to do them every day. It's gonna activate your body in a very good way. For this routine, we're gonna do 1 minute of every exercise. So if you have a timer, it's gonna really work. I'm working with my timer right now. Now for the next exercise, we're gonna bend our knees and we're gonna go to some arm swings. So we're gonna do 30 seconds swinging our arms forward. You're gonna bend, lower your back so we can target that mid upper back, and we're gonna swing our arms like a bird all the way forward. Once we do 30 seconds, we're gonna start swinging them on the other direction, so to the back. Now we start going to the back. Feel the burn on your delts, your triceps, that upper back. Don't think about how stupid you might look while doing this exercise. It's really good for your upper back. Now when you're finished, we're gonna do some 90-90 rotations, so make your way to the ground. Open your legs, and then we're gonna bring one knee to the ground while opening the other knee. So one knee goes inward, the other knee goes outward. We're gonna do a minute. When you go to one side, you can rotate the chest to the side you are rotating to. This is gonna make the exercise a little bit easier, and it's gonna open the possibility for us to get the knees all the way to the ground. Try not to use your hands, but in any case, you can also use your hands as support behind your back. Try to keep your back straight. And feel that stretch on the side of your hamstring. Your outside hip flexors is really good for opening the hips and the hip mobility. Once we're done with the minute, we're gonna do some quadruped hovers with alternating hands. So we're gonna get on all fours. I'm gonna set up here. We're gonna get on all fours and we're gonna lift our knees so we're hovering just on our hands and on the points of our toes. Once we find our balance, we're gonna lift, alternating hands and legs. So left leg goes up, right hand goes up, and then we're gonna alternate between hands, trying to keep our balance, our core engaged, flat back. If this is too hard for you, you can also stay on all fours. Try to stay for as long as you can during the minute of this exercise. Great workout for your balance, your coordination. After we finish the quadruped hovers, we're gonna keep crawling. We're gonna do some side-to-side crawls. For side-to-side crawls, you're gonna get your feet together, and then you're gonna walk one feet and one hand at a time. Usually your hands are together when your feet are apart, and then your feet are together when your hands are apart. Same thing, try to keep your core engaged. I do 3 to 4 steps per side and then come back to the other side. Another great exercise for your balance and your coordination that works the full body. So here you're working your legs, your core, and your upper body. A lot of bang for your buck. Right, so now we're gonna get deep into the stretching. We're gonna do a hamstring pull. So for this, I would recommend you get a mat, some kind of cushion that you can put you can place your knee onto, because if not, it's gonna be really hard on your knee. I have a folded mat here. We're gonna step on all fours, and then we're gonna replace one hand with our leg. So I'm gonna start with the right hand. I put my right foot where my right hand was placed, and then I'm gonna find my balance, lift my back foot, find it with both of my hands, and then try to stand upright. This is gonna put an immense stretch on that left quad. Really good front leg exercise, opening the hip flexors, the quads. Marvelous. We're gonna get a minute here, so breathe. To get deeper into the stretch, you can try to bring the hip forward or also tilt the pelvis forward. It is a very subtle movement that's gonna feel really hard on your quad. Once you're finished, you're gonna keep the left hand on the floor, and then you're gonna open the right hand all the way up to the sky. You can turn your gaze to the sky. Here I want you tensing the glutes and twisting from your hips, from your pelvis. Your toes are pointing forward, your hands are pointing forward. Your chest is gonna be open with both arms parallel. And you're gonna keep twisting and pressing your core. You're gonna hold a minute here. The arm that's on the ground, you should try to rotate the elbow outwards. So like you would like to show the counterpart of your elbow to the front, or you're trying to open your armpits. That way you're gonna protect the shoulder from injuries. So we did a minute on that side. Now we're gonna put the left leg on the left hand, and we're gonna start our quad stretch on the other side. Find your balance, hold it with both hands, and then breathe. This is gonna go for a minute. Remember, you can tilt your pelvis forward if you want to do a subtle movement that's gonna deepen your stretch. Once you're done, you're gonna place your hand on the ground, twist, and then open your arm, getting your arm and your gaze to the sky. Your head might get tired. You can also keep it looking forward, as if you're looking at the same direction your chest is pointing. Breath through your hip. Try to twist through your hip while tightening the core. Remember to rotate your shoulder outward. Do not bend the shoulder that's placed on the ground. Alright, good. We've done our first 10 minutes. You can take a breather here, relax, sit down. You can relax on a deep squat, or just sitting down, walking around. For our next stretch exercise, we're gonna do some chest opening while putting ourselves on a bridge. So we're gonna sit down, place the feet on the ground and the hands on the ground. Your hands, if you want to do this as intense as possible, should be looking the same direction as your feet. That way you're gonna feel the stretch the hardest. And then if you want to do it a little lighter, you can point them to the sides or maybe to the other side of your feet. So we're gonna hover our pelvis, our hips, we're gonna lift them up, standing in all fours but with our chest looking to the sky. And then we're gonna bring our hip all the way to our ankles. This way we're gonna open our chest a little bit, preparing ourselves for a deeper chest opening on the next round. We're gonna do a minute here. Keep hovering. Focus on opening your chest, retracting your scapulas. And now we're gonna bring your pelvis up, getting into this full bridge position. Here I feel a light stretch on my chest because of my hand positioning, so I switch it up. The same way my toes are pointing, and now I can feel a really deep stretch on my chest. Keep pressing through your glutes, keep your core strong, your legs strong as we go on a full minute on this position. Alright, so for our last two exercises, we're gonna stretch our knee to the chest. So we're gonna open up our glute while working a little bit on our hip flexor strength. And then we're gonna do a twist that's gonna relieve our lower back and all the way up to the mid back. So for starters, you're gonna lay flat back on the ground. Bring both knees to your chest. I'm gonna set my timer here, so bear with me for a second. You should press the ground with your back. So grab the right knee and then keep the left leg straight, toes pointing forward, and you're gonna hover that left leg. It's not gonna touch the ground. You're gonna keep pulling that right knee to your chest. Here you should try to press the ground with your lower back. Keep hugging the knee to your chest. You can move it a little bit, maybe side to side, small movements on the knee you're hugging. That way you can find discomfort on your hip and try to ease and breathe into them. Once the full minute has passed, we're gonna grab the knee that we brought to our chest with our left leg, and we're gonna pull it all the way to the left side, trying to get the knee all the way to the ground, while our right arm is gonna rest stretched on the right side. Our gaze can stay up, or we can look towards that right hand, intensifying our twist. Once the full minute has completed, you bring both knees to the floor, play with them a little bit back and forth, and then you're gonna grab that left knee and that right leg is gonna go stretched, hovering on the ground. I got to relax a little bit there and forgot, but in a second I will lift my leg up. Try to keep a flat back, hugging that knee all the way to your chest and hovering that right leg straight. Working on our hip flexor on the right side and stretching that left hip. Once the full minute has passed, you're going to grab that left knee with your right arm and bring it all the way to the ground, while the left arm is going to be straight and reaching to your left. You're going to relax here, breathe into your hip, breathe into your lower back if you want to get deeper and more relaxed into this stretch. Alright, so we're done with all our main exercise. Bring your knees to the floor, to your chest. Bring the knees to your chest, play with them. We're gonna go to seated position. Here I'm gonna add a bonus for anyone that has come this far in the video. We're gonna do a front split, and right here on the side of the screen on the corner, I'm gonna show you a variation you can try if you cannot get too deep on your front split, on a position where you can sit up straight like I am here on the video. If you can do your front split, you're gonna breathe, trying to put a flat back, and then lower yourself down as you exhale. Doing the front split and stretching those inside hip muscles is gonna relieve a lot of pain on our knees. You don't have to go as deep as I have on the video. You can also go halfway like I'm doing here. I like to go as deep as I can because when I stretch those inside hip muscles, the pain from the inside knee gets relieved really quickly. So it's really good when you have pain on the inside part of your knee. Do this stretch a couple times a day, and you're gonna see how fast that pain is gonna go away. If you're doing the other variation, hold for a minute, maybe a minute and a half. You're gonna press your legs to the wall and then lower yourself to the chair. Hold this for a minute. Once we're done, we're just gonna sit on the classic meditation pose. I'm gonna do a minute here, soaking in the sun, feeling my body a little bit more open than the way it was when I started this exercise routine. I'm gonna sit here in silence while you enjoy this peaceful moment for yourself. Alright, so we're done with the 20-minute mobility exercises. I hope you liked the video, subscribe, like the video, and maybe leave a comment of which was your favorite exercise.